Because you've talked about the fact that you said that some of your party members are being harassed with the use of security operatives, the so-called overzealous men of the security operatives, specifically for the Deputy Senate President. Because the APC had come out to say that, look, they're not involved in all of these. A statement released by Alhaji Lai Mohammed said, look, this is just not the part of them. That they did not write any petition to the police, nor are they aware that any petition was written against the Deputy Senate President. But you are saying, you look so sure that it's the APC that has a hand in this, or the presidency.
Well, the government is APC. One of the problems of speaking for a ruling party is that you are not, obviously, most times you are not totally aware of happenings. So my friend Lai Mohammed will soon find out that it's a very difficult process. And to issue statements on issues that you are not very much aware of is a sad development.
So you think that he's not really aware of the situation?
He cannot be aware of it.
But is it wrong? Just a moment, Chief Olisametu. Is it wrong for an official of state to be invited for questioning by the police?
To be questioned on matters affecting the internal affairs of the National Assembly.
Is it wrong?
No, it's very wrong. Because someday, if a House of Rep member or a senator gets up to move a motion or discuss affairs in the Senate or the National Assembly, someday the police will invite him. I mean, the legislature is a very important arm of government, and people should be free to discuss their affairs. But we know they're not doing this about setting the record straight. The issue is about harassing, intimidating, and detaining the Deputy President of Senate and scare him away and force him to resign as Senate President. They have gone ahead to get some lawyers, discuss with judges, to get injunction, to obtain some spurious injunction to stop him from performing his duties as Deputy Senate President. Well, in Nigeria, everything happens. We have seen in Nigeria where an election in a state returns 1.9 million votes and no void votes in an area that say they're educationally backward or disadvantaged. And at the end of the day, they return 1.9 million votes, no void votes. So anything is possible in Nigeria. Everything is possible as well.
Because the spokesperson of the APC is saying that the accusation against the Deputy Senate President has to do with the issue of forgery, and the questioning is a right of the police. And he says that forgery is a crime that is being regularly investigated by the police. That's how the APC...
So now he knows why they're inviting him. Now he knows the reason. Before, he made it clear that the APC, they were not involved. But today, he's now aware. I can tell you and inform Nigerians authoritatively that a petition was written by APC members, and they have influenced the Nigerian police force to get involved in affairs of the Nigerian Senate. That is a true position.
Because a lot of people would think, I know for sure, that to bring together or to elect a principal officer at the floor of the Senate, you need just about a simple majority of the members. But to remove any principal officer, you need a two-thirds of the members of the House. So how easy do you say, because you're saying that there are plans to remove Deputy Senate President Ike Ekweremadu?
They cannot remove him. They cannot remove him on the floor of the House. Said that the only way they can do is they can kill him. I said eliminate. They can kill him. They can imprison him. They can use a spurious court order to claim to remove him. What they're doing already, they're influencing the neck, because I say he's no more independent since the president has decided that his daughter, someone that grew up under him, that can be in charge of an electoral process, so he cannot be independent. So they're already influencing the National Electoral Commission to tamper with his documents, things that he filed, so that at the end of the day, the court or the tribunal will say that he was not duly elected, and they remove him. So the only way they can remove him is by killing him, either by killing him or using some court to do that, or detaining and imprisoning him. And that is the three things that are...
Won't that be politics taken too far?
Well, that's what we have said. That's why I said, Sheun, we did not lose a war. This is democracy, and this is about the will of the people. The people voted for the Deputy Senate President. Why is everybody in APC so bent on removing the Deputy Senate President? Why did they not come on the day of the election and they voted for their own candidate? The Deputy President of the Senate had 54 votes. We are only 49 members. That means some people in APC voted for him, and if the other people had come, some other people would have voted for him. He would have still won. So why are they using undemocratic means to effect something that had been concluded through the democratic process? It's very sad, and it's only 30 days, 35 days. We have hundreds and hundreds of days. More than 1,000 days.
Is your party scared right now about the situation of things?
No, we're not scared. We are tired of the way they are pushing us and they're using us. But our spirit is very strong because of one reason. No matter what happens, this government made a lot of promises to Nigerians. We believe they cannot fulfill those promises. And we believe that in the next 4 years, we'll come out to Nigerians with a candidate, and we'll promise them what we are going to do, and Nigerians will trust PDP better. There were a lot of things that people said about the party, misconceptions about our party. In the next 2 years, 1 year, it will be obvious. This government has come on. They found that they cannot implement these promises, and the basic ground norm of operation is PDP is corrupt. They changed the constitution of the entire country. Everybody that served in government, every PDP member is guilty, is corrupt, except if he proves himself innocent. And that is not the constitution of the country.
Even
they've changed it.
Even the fact that the PDP ran the economy of the country aground is not.
Well, how do you say that we've run the economy aground?
Because the government came to say that the treasury is empty. That means that there is virtually nothing left in the. In terms economically, we are ground.
With the bond that, and the Minister of Finance came out to state the true process. If PDP had turned Nigeria into Greece, or some of these European countries or countries where almost a failed state, we'll be discussing that. But you can't give a dog a bad name just to hang it. We believe that the government, because they won the election, they're painting us black in the eyes of the entire nation, so that whatever they've done, the little achievement that they can do will be magnified as huge successes. So, I mean, they're painting us black.
Because, I mean, if you say that they're painting you black, the sovereign wealth fund, the excess crude account, all of those...
Sovereign wealth fund is functional. They are making profit and it's working well.
The excess crude account?
Excess crude account. The governors always insisted on depleting these forces. The governor of Edo State keeps on making noise everywhere and shouting.
You think the
same governors that in the last 4 years insisted on depleting these
That's
forces.
a governor who is privy to information.
What information?
The information that the excess crude account has virtually nothing.
The Minister of Information not privy to information. Throughout, in the last few years, 4 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, we witnessed the governors insisting that these funds should be shared to the states. The presidency, the federal government insisted on keeping funds, but at any point in time, they kept on sharing funds. Now, the Minister of Finance has released the list of allocation to the states, so we know what has happened to the money.
All right.
Let the state governors give an account of how much they collected from the excess crude account.
All right, just a moment.
They should not be blaming the federal government.
Chief Elizabeth, so we'll take a moment. And when we return, I'll be asking my guest, the national spokesperson of the PDP, about some of the situation as it stands, how the party hopes to be a stronger position in the face of everything that is happening. That's right after this break. Join us again.